Hello. Welcome to my channel. In this video we will talk about cancer. What is cancer? The most important types of cancer. The main symptom of cancer. How dangerous is the cancer? What are the causes of cancer? The stages of cancer treatment. How can cancer be prevented effectively? The most important information about cancer. Although we have all heard of the term cancer through many sources, the exact facts and details of the disease are not widely known. Cancer is one of the deadliest diseases in the world and is completely curable if detected at a young age. Therefore, it is imperative that you have awareness of it, and this article is a consolidation of facts and details regarding this disease. What is cancer? Cancer is not a single disease but a class of diseases that are usually characterized by random and uncontrollable growth in the cells of the human body. This indiscriminate growth of cells invades other normal cells around them, causing their destruction. Cancer cells divide in an uncontrollable way, forming lumps or masses of tissue known as tumors. These tumors affect the part of the body where they are growing and disrupt their normal functioning. Cancer cells also spread to other parts of the body through blood or lymph and cause further cell destruction. Oncologists are physicians or researchers who study about the diagnosis, treatment, and confirmation of cancer. The study of cancer is known in itself as an oncology. The most important types of cancer. Cancer can usually affect every organ in the body and spread the disease by destroying neighboring cells. Various cancers are usually named after where in the body they originated. For example, breast cancer is a cancer that originates in the cells of the breast. With more than 100 types of cancer, this category of diseases falls into 5 broad categories. Cancer that arises in the skin or in the tissues covering the internal organs is known as cancer. Cancer that begins in the bones, fatty muscles, cartilage, or blood vessels is known as sarcoma. Cancer in the blood-forming tissues such as the bone marrow is known as leukemia. This type of cancer enters the bloodstream and spreads to all parts of the body. Cancer that begins in the body's immune system is known as lymphoma and myeloma. Cancer that affects the cells of the brain and spinal cord is known as cancer of the central nervous system. The main symptom of cancer. Cancer symptoms are an important factor in early detection, although some types of cancer do not show any symptoms at all, unless they are in an advanced state. Although each type of cancer shows different types of symptoms, there are few symptoms that are common in most types of cancer. A patient can present a wide range of symptoms that may not be very specific to the type of cancer, such as fatigue, unintended weight loss, fever, bowel changes, and a chronic cough. Pain is most often a symptom of cancer in the advanced form. Pain in the lower back can be a symptom of colon or ovarian cancer, while shoulder pain can be a symptom of lung cancer. Although stomach pain can usually occur for many reasons, stomach cancer is also associated with acute stomach pain. How dangerous is the cancer? Cancer kills millions of people around the world every year. It is dangerous and life-threatening when it develops as tumors and begins to spread. The cells may move through the body through the lymph systems or the blood and can destroy other healthy cells in the body. Such a process is known to be invasive and affects internal organs other than the site of cancerous origin. This tumor that grows, invades, spreads, and destroys other tissues is known as metastatic tumor and is a very serious condition that sometimes exceeds treatment levels. What are the causes of cancer? Cancer is mainly an environmental disease, with about 90 to 95% of scenarios being caused by factors such as lifestyle and environmental conditions. Only about 5 to 10% of cases are due to genetic disorders. Common factors leading to environmental causes of cancer are tobacco, obesity, inflammation, radiation, and environmental pollutants. These factors affect the basic genetic material of the cell that leads to the disease. The stages of cancer treatment. A definitive diagnosis of cancer requires a clinical examination of the biopsy sample. Sometimes, the initial indication of a tumor can be through symptoms or by radiographic abnormalities. Once diagnosed, cancer is usually treated with chemotherapy, surgery, radiation, or a combination of 2 or more methods. Treatment also depends on the types of cancer and the stage at which the disease has developed. There are many specific treatments that are followed depending on the type of cancer, and advances in medicine have brought many new types of treatments targeted to a specific type of cancer. Targeted therapy also works on cancer cells that exhibit abnormal behavior and reduces damage to normal cells. How can cancer be prevented effectively? Preventing cancer is easier than curing cancer. Although there are many factors that can cause cancer, some simple lifestyle changes can help you prevent it. Here are some methods that you can take to ensure early cancer prevention or detection. Actions to consider to prevent cancer. Avoid the direct or indirect form of smoking. Watch out for skin changes and take care to avoid harmful exposure to the sun. Maintain a healthy diet of natural fruits and vegetables and limit the fat content. Keep alcohol intake within limits. Remember that a healthy body who plays sports prevents cancer better. Learn about any hereditary disorders in the family and take the necessary tests. Beware of harmful substances in your work environment. Follow safe sexual methods. Getting regular cancer screening for early detection. Cancer research is one of the major scientific efforts being made to better understand disease and find possible treatments. There are several national and international cancer institutes established for this purpose. Since 1971, great advances have been made in the field of molecular and cellular biology, resulting in many new and advanced treatment methods for cancer. In the end, please activate the bell button, subscribe to the channel, to receive from us all that is new. For more information about cancer, please visit my own site. You will find the website link in the description. Thank you.